Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Mateo and Rich. And what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Mateo's ability to focus on his trainer and not to jump up and down and bark and freak out and growl at other animals when on walks or when in close situations. And he has really come a long way with that. We have changed his training equipment to a regular 6-foot web training leash. Rich keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. If you notice where his left hand is on the other side of the leash nearest to Mateo, he doesn't give him a lot of slack or a lot of room to jump out or lunge out. Control is what you're looking for with him. So he's going to always be on your left when walking, and the command is Mateo heel. Now at this point, Mateo has a job to do, and that is to focus more on Rich than on what's going on around him. So we want him focusing on you versus other dogs, people on the street, staying with you, staying focused, so you avoid any of that craziness when you're walking with him. So this is heeling. Heeling is the dog's shoulders don't pass your left leg. When you turn, he turns, and that he's always keeping his focus more on you than what's going on around him. Now, for the sake of your video, we want to introduce another dog into the mix. So Brandy is going to come out with Gabby, who Mateo does not know. And we're going to start off with them at a little bit of a distance. I'm trying to get them both in the camera frame at the same time. And even though he shows some interest in her, he's still heeling. And if he's not, or if he starts to look over at her and get focused, you see Rich right away tell him no, heel, and give that correction. No, heel, and give the correction. Now I know that real life situations are not always this staged with a dog that's totally non-reactive to other dogs. But it was a good place for us to start with Mateo, or to work with Mateo with dogs that it wasn't like a boxing match every time we brought the dog out, that we're dealing with dogs that really don't care that Mateo's there, which makes him, of course, less reactive. And we're going to move forward from there with you at home and see how it goes with him once he gets back in the city. And we do have some other options as far as training equipment or training devices that we could use to help you if this traditional training, heeling, being focused on his trainer isn't working for you at home. There are other ways that we can go, but we always go with traditional training methods first. So we've demonstrated to you Mateo's ability to stay focused on his trainer, not to freak out when he sees a dog that he doesn't know, or squirrel, or a bird, to stay with you when walking. And Rich will be working with you tomorrow, so we're going to get there so that you have time to work with Rich before you take him to the vet, which is probably my least favorite thing for you to do with him tomorrow, but I understand the necessity. You know, Mateo's a challenge. I mean, he's a challenge with his physical problems, and he's a challenge because he is a Shar Pei, and they're a challenging breed. But he has come a long way, and it's going to stick. We're going to work with you at home until he gets this at home. So we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and Rich and Mateo, we'll see you tomorrow.